Husband!
Wife!
So we're doing something a little different today, huh?
Yeah, we're doing a special, though.
We are doing a Patreon, but it's an open Patreon.
Yeah.
And
So let me explain that just a little bit. So it's going to be available to anybody who wants to listen to it, but only on our Patreon page. So we'll still have a teaser that goes out on our main feed. But if you want to listen to the whole episode, it will still be on our Patreon feed. But available to everybody.
Available to everybody because it's a pretty prescient and important topic, which we are doing something a little different today with regard to that as well.
Yeah, I'm going to be kind of leading the discussion somewhat this time. So generally you do, but this is a bit of a history and discussion of current events a little with regard to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict.
Correct.
And I have a little bit more interest in history, I guess I would say.
You grasp history and have always been a fan of learning history, whereas I'm still kind of new to that.
Sure.
And therefore, I have less of an understanding and felt that I was less qualified and thus less comfortable leading this discussion and bringing facts to you rather than vice versa.
Yeah. Part of the impetus for this discussion, though, is because we've been listening to a lot of news about the Israeli-Palestinian conflict that is going on right now, and the headlines are almost without fail pro-Israeli. And it bothers me, and I think it bothers you.
It does, insofar as I have only the vaguest understanding of what's happening. It does.
Well, I have reasons why it bothers me, and I don't want to, I'm going to say this right now up front. I don't want to in any way whatsoever condone what Hamas has done in Israel with their attacks. That was horrific.
Right.
That being said, there is history behind this conflict in total.
It didn't come out of nowhere. It didn't occur in a vacuum, which is what, if you're listening to the news, it feels like they're saying, oh my God, this was just, they were at peace. And then all of a sudden this group out of nowhere just attacked.
Right.
And that's the part that I have a problem with.
Yeah. No, as do I.
The attack was ugly, but it certainly did not happen out of nowhere in a vacuum.
And we're going to get into a lot of that. So let's go ahead and maybe get started with the meat of this, huh?
Okay.
All right, let's go do this.
Okie dokie.
Hey everyone, this episode is a little different than normal as it is a Patreon episode, but the full episode is available to everyone. All you have to do is go down to the show notes and click on the Patreon link. This one has been made public so everyone can listen to it over on our Patreon. Thanks and enjoy the rest of the show when you get over there.